Kurt, it's done.
Look, we can see the map.
I hope.
In order to know that, we'll need to find constant.
You're right.
Of course.
Right.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
感度よこのゲーム。おお、こっち地域か。アイテムボックスゲート。なんかめっちゃ壊れそうな壁。クールトゥー。俺なんかある。はい、戦利品。わからんで全部取っとこう。ああ、これ前行けばなんかある。王子の広場。シェレン？こいつシェレンって。フルーツ。もう一個上か。いた。
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named Legate. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tearford. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as...
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. Well, then, that is a pity. However, please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea, remedies worse, as you can well imagine. Alchemists, this vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
The man operates in the city center. He is said to be
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
この上行けんくなっとるわ。さっき通ってきたところやん。
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for...
Ah, yes. I did indeed. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not...
You are correct, Excellency. I thank...
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brilliant... The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted. I only regret that your departure is so...
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in...
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small... We know that your uncle tolerates, but these particular... We would consider it a tremendous favor if you...
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The Prince would indeed give us his blessing. But it would take time. Far too... For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made...
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. I'll look into this and see what I can do. I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
The merchant is there.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor...
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to... In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
Oh?
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment, but...
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my...
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lord. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
だよね。だよね。怖い怖い怖い怖い。あー危ねえ。いた。いたいたいたいたいたいたいたいたいたいたいたいた。あ、やべえ、死んだ。失敗した。ボタン間違えた。回復がないんだよね、ポーション。ちょっと待って、ポーションあるかもしれない。それさ結構手に入れたな。
Certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Ah, 失敗した。ああ、もうすぐ失敗する。まあいいや。金貨落とす。おお、何こいつ。おお、すごいすごいすごいすごい。うわ、違う違う違う。のいいね。落とすね、なかなか。これだな。ポーション欲しい。これでいっか。作業台なんてあるんだ。 こだな。
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I swear you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none.
I will think about it.
As you wish. But don't wait long. It won't last forever. Have you finally made up your mind?
Are there any nasty side effects with
There are none.
Are there any nasty
There are...
Are there any nasty
There are none.
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 I will think about it.
As you wish. Have you finally made up your mind?
I will think about it.
As you wish. But don't wait long. Have you finally made up your mind?
I will think about it.
As you wish. But don't wait.
Sire, I'm sorry.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Hello, sir.
blood. Do you need something?
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always...
And what if I said yes?
Anything else?
I must leave you.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Are there any nasty side effects?
There are none.
I will think about it.
As you wish. Have you finally made up your mind?
I will think about it.
As you wish.
Death to the others!
おお、なになになになに、びっくりびっくりびっくり。
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
つけた。裏かわからんわ、それは。はい、ペテンシャ暴きましたのね。はい、よいよいよ。
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
いいよ。出てきたね。
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day.
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen the Malicor and the neighbouring wars and that. The epidemic still rages. But now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers...
Has the Malicor really put a damper on your business?
People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. And then, thankfully, people were still distraught. I also lost quite a few regular... Oh, but that's nothing new to you.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories.
Right. Even stories that might say that man trees live there. Treasure abounds under every... like... Ah, but...
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
どこにおる？これ？
There are some days when you'd rather get drunk all day than have to suffer through this again.
上階って書いてあったもんね。あ、あった階段。確率邪魔やな。これじゃね？あれこれじゃね？ピッキングレベル。あった。あー、ちょっとトイレ行ってくる。 いやー、戻った戻った。よう、ペテン。
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds at the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners. Making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
The servant's door. The lock's double bolted.
The key to the tavern.
Let's go and find the alchemist. We need to get him out of here as fast as we can.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
Yeah. I've unlocked the service entrance. You will be able to sneak out of there discreetly.
Without being skinned alive by the mob?
You need to remain prudent. I will escort you to your...
I follow you.
Let's sneak out the back.
I hope we don't run into any unhappy patients.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Angry customers. And we have no choice but to go this way?
To my health, and death to the others! They broke your armor! Be careful! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
More angry customers. I should have stayed.
To my health, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Yeah!
want me dead? Is that it? My cart, finally. I owe you my life. How can I ever thank you?
Just do us the favor of never coming back. And stop this deceitful commerce. Move along now. Get out of here while there's still...
Would you accept this as a token of my gratitude? Farewell, my lord.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sardet.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate. The alliance was sealed by several, the greatest of our cities. This union was originally put into place, but our ancestors, and of course, today, each day.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the...
Our relations hang essentially. The exchanges are very profitable. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number. But your prince is in... It is by all means a respectable position.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Tirfredi for much longer than...
It is true that we founded Hikmet. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only... It is a luxurious island. An enormous... The vegetation is extremely varied. And we discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people, but you shall
And what of your war with Thelema?
It has been dragging on. If those but...
Have you been fighting back?
From what? Direct
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barrack. Let's just say matters turn... Why should I deliver him to you? You deliberately hid the truth about him from me.
What? Might I remind you that you're in audience with the...
And you to a legate of the Congregation of Merchants. This man is indeed an alchemist of the bridge, and he told me much about your
And of course you sided with him.
Certainly not. I have no part to play in your quarrels. I just chased him from our city. Now, if you're still intent on placing him in irons, you need to capture him on your own lands.
How embarrassing. I should have shown more honesty in your regard. Please accept my excuses. And this modest gift for the voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sardet.
俺最高。ブリッジ同盟の評価2位下がったけど
Sir de Sardet, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance.
Yes, we were fine.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission...
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander...
Very well.
the merchandise that you obtained, but the Port Authority formalities, and we've already lost...
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds...
But... Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with...
Whatever you need to be.
ちょっとバスクに行かんといかんくなった。
I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't...
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for...
I certainly hope.
What will be your official title on Tier 4D? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on I am therefore required to also obtain as much your help.
It's always a privilege to help. I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things...
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship. Not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. As long as they don't try and get upset.
A smuggler?
In the port jail? Might I ask you?
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You same a couple of the...
And so you...
Of course. And they were making... Feel free. The port brig.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin, by chance? To be honest, we were...
Did you say... My men...
That isn't...
Let's go and find him.
Happy to be of some...
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late. All merchandise must be registered at the port zone. Unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 4D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office. When did you see your cabin?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. But the day...
Be back soon, Captain.
Sir? You still haven't found... I'm still without...
Be back soon, Captain.
If you wore a Naught uniform and you were able to keep your mark here... Halt! The warehouse is off limits!
Can't you make an exception?
No? Sorry, sir. Move along, please.
Very well. I'm going.
Orders haven't changed, you know.
Very well. I'm going.
You cannot pass. Only the Naughts have access.
Have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
間違えた。これだ。
To my help! Death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
I've seen a few escapes in my time.
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no Nord. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right? Come on now. Let me out. You promised. Please. Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties. The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition, then? Please, we are not heretics. We are nothing more than...
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about you? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
It's true! We presented our research.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they
Tell me more about your research. What about it is...
Our work concerned the teachings...
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who...
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to... We wanted to verify if...
And?
Teofredi is what?
In the original text, he speaks of a voice that came...
It was written in black...
I understand now what that text has cost. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach
our research won't...
By entering out...
That would be...
Did you try speaking with the
Oh, we were even...
It served no purpose.
I see.
I beg of you.
It doesn't sit well with me to send you. I freed your Be careful.
Oh.
Thank you for having heard us and helped. You are truly full of kindness.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir,
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly...
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to...
But I have. We have nothing else to do but pray.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the...
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear.
Do your best to be quick.
Don't you be worried.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there.
Move out. Quick steps.
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no...
I'm still without news of my cabin boy.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords? I don't think so.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oath.
Thanks to your magic.
Our magic? As for your question, others are sea. It's how the guild is...
Could you tell me anything about it?
It is the natives. They were very friendly. I've also heard, but I wouldn't know it.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this thanks to your prince? Certain zone. It's a good port.
This Jonas.
In tradition.
Might I have a word?
As you wish.
Be back soon, Captain. Good day, sailor.
You took it like I think.
Were you a witness to the...
Yes, the other day. And then when we... Well, those...
Why didn't you intervene? Did you report them?
Unfortunately, the captain.
Did Jonas seem troubled?
Maybe.
Do you know...
No.
Why would anyone want to...
How would I know?
It's just that I can't... Did anyone else see the...
There was still a... I seem to recall. Kind of fellow who now and again.
What do you think about Captain Vask?
He's a just man. It's a pity.
Thank you, Lara. Good day.
That's right.
Yes.
Happy to hear he's taken.
When did you last see... Did anything...
Maybe a...
Why would that...
Why?
What does Jonas do?
And when he...
Did he...
Never.
Does he know anyone?
No.
Do you think he could have...
I would...
I don't know where...
No.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. Here! I call...
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He knows this. He's not...
I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this. Tavern keeper.
Boss.
I'm looking for a Nord.
A Nord?
According to what...
A kidnapping. I would have known it.
Someone told me about... Where might I find...
Here? Anything else?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is...
There was in...
Whatever... I'm sorry. Head down to...
I hope you've... a good half of...
Let me take a look.
If you can...
Here you are, to cover your expenses.
Excellent. Honest books makes for honest friendships. Dangerous.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all in any case.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Who are you? I don't reckon...
No. I'm looking for a young captain.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about the boy?
You see? And him...
Tell me what happened.
A rich... They exchanged words.
And after that?
It just so... And I think I wouldn't have thought...
Who was the rich merchant?
No, it was... He has...
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you. And to what do I...
I would like to have a word with your...
He is not here. But...
It concerns a delicate matter. According to witnesses...
I see. I am afraid that you have been... He has simply returned home.
Excuse me.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several and that his men are...
Witnesses? In a tavern?
These witnesses...
My son... A gesture that...
What was your son doing on...
It is what...
What are you...
I would have thought... It seems that you... This horrible... You will have no trouble...
Where might I find your...
I cannot say until the Naughts have...
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Naughts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
一旦今日ここまでにしよう。疲れたわ。